View list. Google.
Alright.
BC3 selected. BK3 selected. Checked.
We should be live.
Start. Folder view. File explorer. Item. Name. BK3 not selected. Item view. Output. Line. Play.x check date. Up.x. Play.x check date of 9. Loading.
Wait, what
New update is
the?
available. Current version colon 1.91.5 / latest version 1.91.11. Operando development free.
Wait, when was there an update to
A new
BK3?
update is available. Update now. Update. Not now.
There was a few days ago.
Really?
It doesn't change
Arcade adventure free. New game. Create
really
text
too
editor.
much, just fixes some
Wait, hang on.
bugs, I
a
guess.
second.
Tick check. Item view. Tick at. History. Read. Up. Read. History. Play.x. Read. Play.x check 6 of 8.
Wait, hang on. I'm trying to check something real quick.
Loading. A new update is available. Current version colon 1.91.5 / latest. A new update is available. Update now. Not now. Update. Not now.
So the guy still updates his
Arcade
game?
adventure free. Lone wolf. New game. Load game. Select the slot below. 2. 1. Hammond. 2022. Hammond. 3. No data.
Wait, this
You what?
is exit that. I'm in the wrong folder.
BK3
Is it
item
worth
view list.
updating or no?
Item
Do I have to like
view.
copy all my
Line.
stuff back
History.
in or
Play.
what?
Up.x check. Play.x check date of 9. Loading. A new update is available. Current version colon 1.91.5. A new update is available.
Well,
Update
I'm
now.
not gonna do it right now.
Not now. Update. Not now. Arcade adventure free. Lone wolf. Title menu. Load game. Load
All right.
previously set new game. Check for updates. Preferences. Exit.
I can still play the old version.
It doesn't take very long, but
Yeah, but right now I'm not gonna do that because I don't feel like copying everything back in. Let me make sure my audio is working. I'm not gonna make the same mistake somebody else made. Good. We are live, everyone. Hello.
Preferences. Check for up new game. Load.
And you can probably tell from the intro,
Select 2. 1. Loop.
we are playing
New game. Creates a new game.
BK3.
Load. New game.
Yes. This game. This game was very well done. I really, really like it. I think it was very, very good. So I'm going to be playing through it. Chicken. How do you turn on the music in this game? Is
Unknown.
it page
Now.
down or?
Operando. Beat. Ops. Live. Loop. Operando. BK. Operando. Check for up. New game. Load game. New game.
how do you turn the music down? Is that what you?
Yeah.
You can do it in preferences.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
that's right. Yeah.
Check for up. Preferences. Exit. Preference. Check new game. Creates a new check.
But
Preferences.
page down might.
Preferences. BPM.
Sounds
Atmosphere sound volume.
loud.
BPM volume. Atmosphere. BPM volume. Current value colon 0. Atmosphere sound volume. BPM. Press up and down arrows to adjust the BPM volume. To check. Preferences. BPM volume. Current value colon 420. Press up and down. Preferences. Atmosphere BPM volume. Current value colon 140. Press up and down arrows to adjust the BPM volume. To check the current value, press left, right, or the space bar. 140. 140. 0. 0. Preferences. Atmosphere speech output.
What is
Current method, colon, auto
BGM?
effect. Atmosphere sound volume. Current
That's
value colon
background music.
BT atmosphere sound volume. Current value colon 880. Speech out check for updates on startup. Control type for moving. Current setting colon arrow keys to run / hold down control to walk. Output combat logs. Current setting colon off. Page up / page down scroll. Language select. Save settings. Settings save. Arcade adventure free. Load new game. Load game. New game. Creates a new data file.
Alright, so we're gonna start a new game.
Welcome to Arcade Adventure 3. Welcome to Arcade. This game is a sequel of Arcade Adventure 2. First, please choose a save slot to use. Once selected, your data will be automatically saved to the specified slot. First, please choose a save slot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next, please decide your player name. In the
We're
next
gonna
screen, an
save-
input box will be shown. Input your player name there, then press the tab key.
Spot 10.
Operando development free. Lang.
We're gonna put in my name here.
K-U. Luke. E. Lang. E. Lang. Lang. Your player name is Luke. Is that okay? Operando development free. No. Yes.
Yes. Now,
New data has been created. New data. Game setup has been completed. Now the game begins. Game setup. This is the sequel of the Arcade Adventure series. Do you want to recap the previous story? If you haven't played the previous games, it will help you understand the game world. BK3 of Pops went live streaming loop team talk. Channel client map gaming. Loop streaming loop map. Loop game subscription waste to. Operando develop BK3.
Now,
Operando.
I don't
This is the sequel. This is the sequel.
BK1 and 2 are translated, are they?
BK2 is actually
It is?
not the story, but the actual game is, but not
Oh.
the story text.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the sequel of the Arcade Adventure series. Do you want to recap the previous story? If you haven't played the previous games, it will help you understand the game world.
Now,
What would you like to do? I know that. Let me please recap. I know that. Let me play. Please recap. I know. Please recap.
I want to recap since I want you guys to know what actually happened. And it's a good, interesting recap actually.
The large house at the edge of Crystal City. One day, Luke, who is living there with his friends, sees a group of bully boys desperately searching for food. Screaming, give us food. They attack Luke's house. Screaming, give us food. They attack Luke's house. A few days later, Luke has a strange dream. A few days later, Luke has a strange dream. Person 1, new. Person 1, new. Person 2, shit, I'm hungry. Person 2, shit, I'm hungry.
This is good music, by the way. Really good music.
Person 3, that hurts. Person 3, that hurts. Person 4, what will happen to us next? Person 4,
This game
what will
has
happen to us
really
next?
good music.
Person 4, what will happen to us next? Person 5, my daughter. Child 1, Luke, cruel, too cruel. Luke, cruel, too cruel. Strange voice. 4:39 p.m. Bye, bye. All the food is ours and... Several days later, Luke decides to take his first journey to find out the truth. At the house next door, he sees a violent bully boy and is forced to fight with him. The bully boys are stealing food here and there because they ran out of things to eat. The enemies are not only the bully boys. A strange man, calling himself Yamagin, kidnaps a child for an unknown reason. Luke successfully rescues the child and heads to Arcade City, a large city next to Crystal City. However, Yamagin ambushes Luke and makes him teleport to one of his labs. Luke's friends are captured there. He manages to rescue them and return them home. At the northern exit of Arcade City, Luke faces a monster that Yamagin owns. He manages to defeat it and is given a weird key from the giant monster. The key is a very important key for Yamagin. It can unlock the path to his true lab. Luke takes the path being navigated by the key and finds the truth. The thing that caused this circumstance is called yoketing. What is yoketing? Is it a human or something else? That's still unknown. However, there is a series of logs that Yoketing and Yamagin were exchanging via email. Tracing the logs, Luke finds that Yoketing's objective is to collect food for himself. Also, Yamagin seems to have been working for Yoketing. While they were carrying out their plan, a boy called Luke appears, which is annoying and uncomfortable for them. To terminate him, the Megasaurus, the extremely large monster Luke had fought at the exit of Arcade City, was dispatched as their ultimate weapon. However, the monster being defeated, Yoketing no longer has a way to get rid of him. The loss of the secret key is Yamagin's fault because he asserted that the Megasaurus wouldn't lose against Luke. Anyway, Luke now knows the root of the problem. His objective is to find out the truth behind their food monopolization plan. And stop it. At the top of Flame Mountain, Luke faces off with a large fighter robot called Pet Robot. Struggling with its accurate shooting program and powerful explosives, he manages to destroy it and pulls the robot's core out of its body. After successfully passing the mountain, he sees a small house. Entering there with no special reason, Luke meets a man living there known as the Analysis Maniac. The Analysis Maniac is interested in analyzing things. He willingly accepts the analysis of the core Luke obtained from the robot. From the analysis, he finds out the location of Luke's final destination, which is called the Fortress of Yoketing. Heading into the fortress, Luke managed to find out why the whole thing happened, defeat Yoketing and stop his plan. His objective seems to have been completed. However...
Oh boy.
Hey, Aya. Luke's team talks. Luke Man 101 level 2. Luke
Yeah,
James,
yeah.
voice.
Awesome sound
Akirano,
effects.
Akirano, hey, Aya. Hey, Aya. A few months so fast since Luke stopped Yoketing and started to live with him and his friend Yamagin. When they were gathering for breakfast as always, it happens. A massive group of bully boys rush into his house and start attacking. Bully boy, today's objective is not food, but you. Bully boy, today's objective is not food, but you. The bully boys declare their intent to murder Luke and attack him.
Oh,
He makes the
265
mistake by asking for
squares
help
is
from
my
Yamagin. A
spirit
few days later, he is
sword
called by
range.
Yamagin and Yoketing.
How do you know?
So this is a 25. I go to 25-2, and this is a it goes to 1,000. So what I usually do, because you can actually hit doors with your weapons, and it tells you how much damage you did to the doors. I don't know if it'll eventually like destroy them or whatever, but I just usually back up and turn around and use my spirit sword and then press E to check the combat log and see if I hit the door or not. If I did, then I know how many squares it is.
He makes no mistake by asking for help from Yamagin. A few days later, he is called by Yamagin and Yoketing.
So
He
I
asks Luke to
go
stop the
until
bully
I
boys and give
can
them some useful things. They ask Luke to stop the bully boys and
until
give
I
them
can
some
hit
useful
the
things.
door.
Luke started his second journey to find out the reason for the bully boys' attacks. However, before he left home, he was vaguely aware of the reason. Yoketing had stolen food from them, but it had already been returned. If they were satisfied with food, the reason must have been caused by their grudges against Luke, who killed several bully boys. At the house next door, he encounters a bully boy and defeats him, causing him to drop an unknown metal chip. After that, the city was suddenly filled with monsters, and Luke rushed to destroy their origin. In the grassy area outside of Crystal City, there were thousands of monsters strolling around who all had the same metal chip. After reaching Arcade City, Luke was captured by a false policeman. He managed to jailbreak and escaped. He heard that the origin of the monsters might be west of the city. He immediately headed west. There was a large factory. Millions of the metal chips were produced there. Luke encounters the dead robot originally created by Yoketing and discovered it was working as a factory surveillance robot. After the investigation, Luke returned home to show Yamage in the core of the factory. When he opened the door, he found the cruel situation. The bully boys have broken into his house and are being violent to his friends. Laughing, they say. Bully boy 1. Our target has finally come. Your friends are there. They will die soon, I guess. Bully boy 2. Oh, you look sad. I never imagined that a guy who killed our friends like a machine had a heart to feel sad. Bully boy 3. Who do you think has caused this situation? Bully boy 5. Lots of our friends were killed by you 3 months ago. Like you did to us, we are going to kill the friends who are important to you. Is that wrong? Bully boy 6. It's natural, isn't it? Bully boy 7. And finally you came. The person who we have wanted to kill the most has come by himself, not knowing anything. How funny. Lucas known. That was the reason. He killed too many of the boys' community members. But still, Lucas chosen to fight, to survive, to save his friends. On the battlefield, after everything was all said and done, Luke stood alone. The boys were not wrong at all. Their friends were killed by me. I never apologized. It's natural that they tried to avenge me. I will never be forgiven. That's the truth. Because I know that's the truth, I cannot allow my previous stupid action. Why did I fight at that time? It might have been avoidable. At that time, and even now. Did I have to fight? Did I have to kill them? I keep remembering the time I was fighting against Yokating. The boys certainly were obstacles for me then. They attacked me a number of times. But did I have to kill them all? Come to think of it, I never saw bully boys until that time. I sometimes go to Archive City to shop, but I've never seen one of them. Did something happen to them perhaps? The deeper I think of it, the deeper I regret. The person who caused lots of people to suffer is me. Why haven't I noticed such a simple fact until now? Why haven't I been able to notice? The voice interrupted his thinking. The voice was calm, but not violent. Calm down. You're still standing up there? That's not a good idea. Sit down anyway. Sit down anyway. My name is, Ultra Bully Boy. My name is, Ultra Bully Boy. If you still draw your sword, that's okay. If you still draw your sword, that's okay. But I have some things that I want to tell you. I wanted to tell you something, so I didn't participate in that battle. I have been watching it. Luke screamed. Kill the person who disturbed your peace now. However, he didn't care about that word and continued. I told you to calm down. I told you that I wanted to talk with you. Who said that you must be killed? It's a bit of a long story, but please listen. After that, he explains the bully boys' current situation and its relevance to the metal chips. When Yokating's food monopolization plan was being carried out, the bully boys who originally lived in the mountains lost all their food. They would go to the nearest city, but no one gave food to them because they had no money. That changed the bully boys. They had to become cruel monsters who slashed any obstacles to survive. They were just like wild creatures then. People were afraid and wary of them and captured them. People were afraid and wary of them and captured them. That was the reason they started to be called bully boys. However, their lives changed again because Luke stopped Yokating's plan. They were able to return to the mountain, and some of the members who had been captured and forced to work in Yokating's fortress were also released. However, they were split into 2 groups. The one who knew that Luke had rescued their fellow members from Yokating's fortress and stopped his plan, and the other one who considered Luke as the fucking guy who killed our friends. That finally resulted in the outrage of the hardliners.
Yeah.
First, they directly aimed at Luke's house, though they were starting to be controlled by someone with the power to shoot the unknown metal chips inside their bodies. First, they directly aimed at Luke's house, though they were starting to be controlled by someone with the power to shoot the unknown metal chips inside their bodies. The Ultra Bully Boy kindly asked Luke to save them and promised that he would support Luke. And so Luke began another journey. To get a more precise analysis of the core he obtained at the chip's factory, Luke headed to the analysis maniac's house again. However, the path was hard. Thousands of robots invading, millions of monsters being continuously generated. Everything blocked Luke's path and turned towns into battlefields. Saving towns, destroying Yamage's lab which had been used for producing robots, passing the mountain, fighting with the bully boys, making friends with them rather than killing them, and he finally handed the core over to the analysis maniac. Right after the analysis computer loaded the data in the core, it transformed into a large robot and started attacking Luke. He blasted it to pieces and found the thing that he saw before. It was the same core used for the dead robots. The analysis maniac managed to pull the data from the core and found out that there was another robot factory somewhere. The location could be analyzed by retrieving another core, which was at the factory being developed in the area where Yokating's fortress was originally located. Successfully obtaining the Z core, Luke got into the largest factory and destroyed the facility. Meanwhile, Crystal City was under serious attack. An overwhelming amount of monsters had rushed there and tried to erode the city. Yamage, Yokating, and only 2 bully boys who were capable of fighting against the monsters had been desperately resisting. Luke worked to the center of the battlefield and saved the city. After the battle ended, Yamage remembered that the original creator of the cores wasn't Yokating. He actually bought the tech from a madman. Luke asserted that the man was the bully boy's controller. Finally, he intruded into the building of the man who called himself Punisher. Failing a path through lots of traps and monsters, Luke managed to reach the final room of the building. Punisher explained. I have had a dream. I have had a dream.
I have had a dream. Martin Luther King.
It is to get rid of unnecessary things from this world. In the world, there are a lot of stupid unnecessary fucking things. For example, useless people, people with no money, unnecessary buildings, stupid statues, silly monuments. I can rave infinitely. Those fucking idiots who never help us. Poor people, yes, people who are given money because of their poorness. Poor people, money is used for them, then the city or town gets poor too. Poor people are making poor governments. Money is used for them, then the city or town gets poor too. Poor people, don't you think that this is kind of a vicious circle? Yes, it's nothing but a vicious circle. If we get rid of such things, this world will be a much better place. Hey, there are more fucking things. Hey, there are more fucking things. Next, insects. Next, insects. They wasp and wasp. All they can do is wasp everywhere around us. Not only that, they sometimes spiders sting us. Just fucking shit. Flies are dirty. When I'm feeling fresh air through open windows, they suddenly get in and wasp around me. Don't you think you want to kill them in a more complete way? It is not enough to squish them with my hands or footer a bunch of newspaper. This is my 10-year conclusion. Once I had a conclusion, I start thinking about how to achieve my objective. And I, an extremely smart guy, immediately found out the solution. Animals, insects, plants, other things, everything should be controlled by me. If I control everything, all works as I want. I can make my utopia by myself. Isn't it great? Awesome. I am the top person in the world. I have the strongest power in this world. No other person can stop me. I am the administrator of this world. The mysterious chip, a mad invention that enables free control over anything it is. It can even make clones of whatever it is. Luke challenged Punisher to a battle for its generator and Punisher's most advanced creation. His ultimate weapon is the Death Robot. However, everything was different from the previous models. The truly completed ultimate masterpiece of the Death Robot, Search and Destruction Robot, version 2.0++. In the final battle, Luke managed to destroy the robot. He saw through the madman's lies and forcefully pulled the chip out of him. He was actually being controlled by what he had created. In the final battle, Luke managed to destroy the robot. He saw through the madman's lies and forcefully pulled the chip out of him. He was actually being controlled by what he had created.
By the way, the Search and Destruction robot was the BK2 boss, I believe. The final boss.
Luke saved the world again and is now the mayor of Crystal City. The city was redeveloped and now flourishes. Punisher found a new job and is now working every day for Luke and his friends. Everything was going well. No one knew that the peace would be threatened once more.
Bum bum bum.
Everything was going well.
This data has never been backed up. You can create a backup of this data if you wish. This data create a backup now. No. Data loop. Total playing time. 0 hours 10 minutes 53 seconds. Stage select. Status. Display. Stage select.
Stage select.
Select the stage. Tutorial. Operando Falcon 3 version 1.91.5.
No, we actually have to go to the tutorial, right? We can't skip that.
Welcome to Operando Falcon.
Yeah, this is one of the things I wish would be improved about the game is if you already know how to play, if the tutorial would be if it would ask you if you want to do the tutorial or not, rather than making you have to do it, because I think it should be an optional thing, especially if you already know how to play. So.
Before you begin your adventure, let's familiarize ourselves with basic game operation. Even if you played the previous game, Operando Falcon 2, a refresher is recommended as some controls have changed since then. There is nothing difficult here. Simply follow my instructions and you'll have no problem remembering the controls right away. The tutorial will now begin. Good luck. Select the level 01. Let's take a walk.
Let's take a
Welcome
walk.
to the tutorial. In this stage, let's learn actions that will be required to play this game. First, we will start with the basics of the game. Hold down your left and right arrow keys to move.
Because
When you are
walks
holding each of the keys,
are
you can run to the corresponding direction.
fun.
Okay, let's try. Move right. 130.
Now, I'm gonna show you.
100/100.
Yeah, that is the jump sound. Don't ask. And we are in the air, actually.
By default,
I think
holding
it's
down arrow
actually
keys
the
to run.
developer, like higher pitched. I think he made his.
By default, holding down arrow keys makes you run.
Voice
Pressing
higher
arrows with your control
pitched.
key will make you walk slowly. In Operando Falcon 2, you were able to run using the control key. If you are used to the previous style, you can change it from the settings menu. Walking slowly will make your stamina recover faster. By the way, there is a wall in front of you. This game is a 2D side scroller, so you can jump over the wall. if
Oh,
you are
that's
very
another thing that's been changed that I like.
What?
In BK3, he made it so you can actually run with the left and right arrows alone. In BK2, you had to use control. You couldn't change how that worked.
This game is a 2D side scroller, so you can jump over the wall if it is very tall. Also, you can walk on the wall tile. Imaginary
Yeah.
blocks are heaped in the game field, and you can walk on them. You can press up arrows to jump. Jumping rises you 4 squares higher. Jump over the walls and go further.
Now, we're actually gonna
38,
be
35.
in the air. We're kind of like in the air. This is one thing. It's kind of unrealistic that you can just jump over the walls, but
If you step on the gap in between tiles, you will fall until you hit the ground below.
at least they're saying it's unrealistic. So. And you hear that
If you are running
echoing
the gap is
sound?
approaching, you can hear your footsteps echo. If you are running, the echo can be heard when the gap is less than 8 squares in front of you. Keep running and find out how the echoes work. Oh, by the way, there is a river below you. Try jumping into it.
Now, actually, I can use the camera. Which I feel like this should be more mentioned.
Sixty-nine, 30.
Now it goes to the phone server.
100/100. Combat log. Press enter. Current experience. 0. Press enter to escape the... Submenu status. You don't have any weapons.
There's a cat there.
Option exit 100, exit 91. Exit 100, exit 100, 0. 91, 1. 97, 4.
Now, can you get the nuts here? Let's see. What about?
112, 0. 96, 96.
There is at least one weapon you can get in the tutorial stages. I think it's hidden, but I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can actually get it yet.
If an object is located above or below, the volume of the object is nut. If an object is located above or below, the volume of the object is lowered. That's why the sound of the river gradually increased. That's why the sound of the river gradually increased. That's why the sound of that's why the sound of that way. You can imagine how the objects are positioned and how you are moving. These are just basics of the game. These are you can now proceed to the next tutorial. By the way, I like the cat sitting near the river. Isn't it cute? Select a stage. Tutorial. Select the level 02. So you may use this in the previous journey. I would like to teach you how to use the enter key. The enter key is used to open doors, pick up items, or use equipment in the game field. First, try opening the door that is located to the right. You can hear the sound of the door. Alternatively, you can check where objects are by pressing the D key. This brings up a list of all objects in the current game field. To check where you are, press the Q key.
I know eventually you can get the cat's explosive front paws.
Object info 429.
No.
Total up.
I think the magical edge is in the tutorial too.
Yeah, but
Or the
miracle edge is...
yeah, I get them mixed up. I'm not sure which one.
No, the magical
Comes
edge is...
first.
No, the miracle edge is the, one that you have to create. That is a
You are in a
long...
shopping mall. Let's play with balls here. Don't worry about the other visitors. This is a game. But please use the elevator before starting. Approach it and press enter to activate it. Up. Total up. Elevator at 50.
I think the cat's explosive front paws. You might have to do something with that dial. In
Stage 18. Oh yeah, we'll talk about the dial when
Yeah.
we get there, because the dial is very important.
yeah.
I mean, it's not exactly important, but you can... It can change a lot of things. Like, I think it changes what you get in stage 14-3, doesn't it? You can change what you get in there.
Yeah, because normally in stage 14, I think it's 14, you get the gigabolt laser, but
Oh, and I
You
think
can
there's
also-
actually a weapon
you can also get,
that you can actually pick up. I think it's in stage 6. It's like the miniature laser thing. Like if you have like if you have like a weapon carrier.
yeah,
Is it in stage 6 or I think it's in stage 6?
Welcome to the second floor. I roll a ball from the right side. Please return it back.
oh,
by
the
pressing enter.
FT machine
I roll a ball from
gun,
the right side. Please return it back by
I
pressing enter.
think.
I roll a ball from the right
No.
side. Please return it back by pressing enter.
It's
The ball will be returned to the direction you are facing.
I think it's like the solar laser. Like when you I think it might be from the Guardian.
Because you can get the yo-yo in stage 6 too, I think.
Yeah, which isn't
Either
really
6-1 or
good.
6-2.
Great. Great. Okay, I roll 10 balls.
The Ultra is, though. The Ultra's actually really good.
Yeah, but you can't get that.
You have to craft that. But you need a bunch of other things. But no, the yo-yo's not good on its own.
There we go.
Awesome. Awesome. Keep it up. I will give some of the balls to you. Select the stage.
Now
Tutorial.
we can't do anything with the ball, can we?
Select the left zero.
No. Can we do anything with
02,
the balls?
03. Let's be acrobatic. Well, let's learn jumping and attacking. You can dodge enemy attacks while
You
jumping.
get what?
Try avoiding skateboards coming from your right. Object info. Total object skateboard at 100.
I said, can we do something with the balls or no?
87. 0.
I think so.
No, you just gotta jump over these. These aren't anything that difficult. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'm walking around.
17. 0.
Do I just get a B a certain amount of staples? I don't know.
What's in your objects?
Object info. Total up. Skateboard. Total object 1
Just
black
one
bird. Position 33. 0.
skateboard.
Oh, I think you just need.
Do I just need to jump over
Have
this?
you gone to the end?
Yeah, or should, I think you just gotta jump over all the skateboards. Ow!
99 slash.
Unless I haven't get hit by a skateboard. What happens if you actually die in this level, do you know?
I've never tried that. Because you can take damage,
Yeah.
but I think it only does like
Great.
1
There is
damage
another way
to
to avoid
you.
attacks. There is another way to the 2D side scroller, which means that you can avoid every attack by getting out of its range. I will create a tile above you at the location 105. 2. Jump onto it and avoid the skate force. You can avoid them all by jumping, but you don't need to jump if you are on the tile that was created. 127.
I usually like to just jump though. Rather than going above the enemies to
112,
dodge.
109, 107,
That's just me
105.
though.
104, 0. 105, 3.
There we go. That's what you can do.
I don't know what weapon you were talking about earlier, but
It's the thing
I
that
know the-
requires solar panels to be able to operate.
because there's the volt stick and electric stick, which do need solar panels.
Wait, how do solar panels work? Like, how do you get solar panels?
You get them from one of the bosses in I think it's either the huge extinguisher or the life burner.
Well, I think I need one
In,
solar panel, right? Because I've never had an issue where I need a solar panel.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, proceed to the next room.
Then there's the FT machine gun, which I've never actually been able to get.
I like it. I've gotten it. I like it.
The FT machine gun is one thing I do not have.
I have it.
So.
You know how you get it, right?
You what?
Do you know how you get it?
I knew how to get it at one point. I don't anymore.
Yeah, you gotta go to stage 6-2. Or I think it was 6-1. No, it's 6-2, I think.
Destroy toy cars with a club. Destroy two
And then what do you do?
You gotta go all the way up to altitude like 40. And you go as high as you can.
Don't you have to fight?
You need-
Don't
you
you have
need
to
to
fight
have-
something?
You need to have paper dolls. Do you have any paper dolls? You need to have a certain amount of paper dolls.
Choose a weapon by pressing the W key. To use your weapon, press space bar. Weapons list,
Now,
club.
we have a club.
One damage to toy.
Oh, that's the one. Okay.
I think that's also how you get the fortune right too, right?
Yeah. Which I don't really like, but.
One damage. There is nothing. Well done.
Yes.
Spanish
I
blade.
would like to add one thing though. In this game, unlike other side scrollers, you and other objects are not distinct. Enemy attacks can hit other enemies or objects, and your attacks can also hit most of the objects. However, important key items may not be attackable. These are the basics, but I like exceptions. You'll understand why I'm saying this later on. Well, please listen to the situation.
Ultra sniper. Another good weapon. You can't get that until much later.
What? Sniper?
The ultra sniper rifle, you know. Because there's the sniper one, the super sniper, hyper sniper rifle, and
You
then
can,
there's
you can get the regular one
ultra.
from stage 14,
As
I
I explained,
believe.
enemies can hit other enemies and destroy them. As I
Yeah.
explained, enemies can hit other enemies and destroy them.
Gravity killer, that's another.
In this game, you gain experience when you defeat an enemy and level up.
Did I just level?
Yo-yo.
Like this. When levels up, your HP slightly
No.
increases. You will also get some level of points. The amount of level of points you can get is based on your current level. Level of points can be assigned to your stats, and you can enhance your strength that way. Press L on any stage to open the screen. Use your up and down arrows to select what stat you want to enhance. To assign a point,
The
assign
FT
arrow.
machine gun can only be used with your Sky Racer, right?
Yeah, but it's quite good. It's double the power of the machine gun.
The left arrow will decrease the number of assigned points.
Wait, do you like the automatic missile thing? Like the thing that sends automatic missiles? I don't like it. I put it away.
I like them for barriers because it can destroy them in one.
No, because it actually
In one shot.
it actually uses up your missiles, though, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't.
The thing you get in stage 19.
Yeah, did you know that there's actually a bug in this game that you know the destroyers you get for that one stage where you have to destroy the battleship, and you you actually get destroyer missiles, which are the most powerful things you can have.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a bug where it'll let you keep them indefinitely.
I never
If
got
you,
that.
yeah.
What do you have to do?
I think you have to, you have to use it involves something with a weapon carrier, and then you have to quit the stage without actually,
I wonder if you can do this magical ball too. Why not the magical ball?
without
you
actually
can't
winning.
keep that. Because I mean, I've tried almost everything to keep the magical ball, like storing it in the
Select arrow will
warehouse
decrease
and
the
all
number of
that,
assigned
but
points.
it's not gonna work.
Once you have confirmed how many points to assign to each stat, choose confirm at the bottom of the menu. Once you
You
have
can
confirmed,
keep
it is
the
possible to
magical
remove changes or
ball.
modify them. Please bear this in mind and consider if stat changes
Not
are necessary.
until
What?
you fight it.
Oh, yeah.
Adorado Falcon 3 version 1.91.5. Number of allocatable
I've
points, 10.
actually fought it
Okay, now
before.
destroy a boss toy card.
Because I think what you have to do is is use the weapon carrier in stage that stage you get the destroyer missiles. I think you have to use the weapon carrier, get the missiles, and then hit stage, and then you put those in the warehouse, the destroyers you got, and then go back and repeat the process or something. But
One thing I like to do is whenever the guy drops a weapon pack, I just summon like 16 carriers. Because then like they all come
Yeah.
back and I get like 80 destroyer missiles.
Great. You can proceed to the tutorial remix. Good luck. Select the stage. Tutorial. Select the level 0104.
Alright,
Okay,
tutorial
okay. Let's go.
remix.
Tutorial remix. Oh, before you start, I will give you this. This is a compact sonar. It uses sounds to indicate walls or surfaces that are in front of or above you.
Oh, we actually get the compact sonar
Press the OK
now.
to turn it on or off. If the sonar detects a wall, it makes a sound like
let's
this.
see.
I don't really...
I'm gonna try.
And when it detects a surface above you, you'll hear a sound. But by using the sonar, you'll find it. By using this, and when it detects a surface above you, you'll hear a sound. But it does not necessarily mean that you can jump up to there. By using the sonar, you'll find exploring stages with complex terrain much easier. By using the sonar... Object. Total object 4490. Weapons.
I think it sucks on with the club. That sucks.
I'm gonna try and get the.
I want you to think the club would be a lot more powerful than it actually is. Like the club. I mean,
One.
You what?
I think the club should be a lot more powerful than it is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have enough keeper dolls because I have like 6 of them.
Up 464 card 44
So,
HP.
I'm gonna.
39 5.
What did you say? 6 what? To get the
47
FT
0.
thing?
6-2, I think. Really?
41 0. 37 0.
What?
I cheated my destroyer, so I have 770 million now, and I can take them from the warehouse. And other than my Sky Racer, I just realized I had
I
many
bet
in the
they
warehouse.
wrecked. I bet they wrecked, don't they?
Yeah.
Object skateboard, skateboard, skateboard.
So let's see. I'm gonna. $53,600 damage. Yeah, that's a lot more than your other weapons.
I love breaking toy cars. It's fun.
Probably don't. Yeah.
Optic. Total op. Lord 90. 44.
Probably don't really need the FT machine gun now that I have these destroyers, but I'm gonna get it anyway. Oh. Here we go.
Now I'll show you the switch. You flip it.
Area change.
FT chopper.
Yep.
Well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit you with destroyer.
It's cheating.
Actually, wait, now let's not do that.
Good job.
Because that's kind of
Good job. Actually, I haven't explained everything, but you will eventually figure things out. By the way, how was the last area? Was it too easy for you? The tutorial has ended. The item warehouse has been unlocked. You can now start your journey.
wow. My missiles are only
Select the stage.
taking like
Stage 1.
5% off of it.
I was alone, fighting out of fear that my hometown would be destroyed. I was alone, metal shards flew all around me. My enemies' attacks continued to come at me, even as I was struggling to sort them out while surrounded and blinded by flying debris. But losing wasn't an option. If I lost, my hometown would have become nothing more than a ruin of rubble and shattered remains. And, finally, my sword pierced the metal body of that machine. 4 years have passed since that fight. We are now living peacefully. Charles, who I risked my life to first fight and then saved, has found work as an engineer and is now living with us. Even though his office is in Archive City, he is currently working out of my house.
Yeah.
Loop team talk. Mass channel stream Blue Man 101 level 2. Loop change
I don't-
description next to 1. Akirano the Falcon
I
3
think there were a couple other. Actually, I think there are a couple other bugs too.
Even though his office is in Archive City, he is currently working out of my house. According to him, living here is more interesting, and he can't imagine being anywhere else. My other friends haven't changed that much. We help each other out and enjoy life together. It's been 2 years since I became the mayor of Crystal City. The citizens all seem to like my governance, and people often drop by the house for a visit. Looks like someone is dropping by right now.
You don't. You what? What did you say?
Dial 1.
Oh yeah,
Hello.
I want the mysterious advocates.
Yeah.
Do you know the password or no?
Child 1. Hello. Group. Hi, what's up? Child 2. Well, scary
I
monsters are starting to show up in our
think I
school.
have it written down
Child 2.
somewhere.
Monsters. Child 3. Yeah, I saw a really huge monster there, and it's so big it makes the
It's
floor shake
like
when it
a
walks. Child 4. They're very scary. Please help.
Number
Gotcha,
you
I'll
have
take care of
to
those nasties you guys are talking about.
use.
Children.
Actually,
Thank you, thank you.
Those
see.
nasties you guys are talking about,
Children.
really?
Thank you, thank you. So 2 days later, I headed out with my short sword in hand.
I think
I
that's
told my friends
it.
to have my dinner ready as I was going out for a bit of campfire action. I told them not to worry as I wasn't planning on taking anything that would be dangerous.
565611756566.
I told my friends to have my dinner ready as I was going out for a bit of campfire action. I told them not to worry as I wasn't planning on taking anything that would be too dangerous. Something along those
I
lines.
think
Anyway,
that's the
now I
password.
was about to casually head to the school to get rid of a few pests. Little did I know that our grueling adventure would be just around the corner.
Oh dear.
Select the level 1-1, the first floor, southern. I'm right at the front of the entrance to the southern school building.
Oh,
I'm going to
I
start
just
exploring
gave
the whole school
everyone the
building from here.
password. Sorry.
Let's see if there's anything useful in the staff room or classrooms. Seems like I won't be able to get to the northern building without going through this hall and finding the key. What are those things?
Now,
List, club, short sword, 1, attack 30, multiplier
we
2, my
use
favorite from
our
the previous journey.
short sword.
Club, short sword, 1, attack 30, multiplier 2, my favorite from the previous journey.
This thing sucks. This sword sucks.
Yeah. Actually, I'm so high level now that my short sword is actually doing a lot of damage, but I don't use it because
One experience gained. Defeated insect level 1.
it's so short range. And
Alright, so we've gained a level.
Attack. Current value colon 0.
So,
Level up points. 10 points remaining. Defense tech. Current value colon 0. Stamina. Current value colon 30 HP. Current
When
value colon
we-
22. Confirm.
a new
50 defense tech.
level,
Defense attack. Defense attack. Current value colon 0.
you have level up points you can put into your stats. Personally, I think the best thing to put your stats into for early game is your strength, maybe? Well, I don't know.
yeah, I would tend to agree. There's two things I want to say, if you don't mind.
I'm not.
Okay.
No, I know you're good.
Then I won't.
You're good.
First of all, there are weapons that actually use tech multiplier instead of attack multiplier. There aren't very many, but there's a few. Also, if you don't have enough tech, you won't be able to use some of the weapons or shields, which I don't actually really use shields, but
No, I'm not really a fan of shields. I like combat more than shields because shields are what?
although the body armor is nice because that can block from both directions, no matter.
With the magic armor?
Yeah.
I guess, but it's still not my thing. I usually just fight.
Yeah. The other thing I am gonna point out here is there have been people, and I think Liam ran into this same problem when he was doing one of the bosses. If you don't distribute your points correctly, you're gonna run into a problem where you're not going to be able to damage some of the bosses if you don't allocate your points correctly and put enough into like attack. There's gonna be points where you're just gonna do 0 damage to things, and so you really want to be careful that you actually put enough into your attack to where you can actually damage things, because at that point what you're going to have to do is go back and try and get some levels and allocate more points before you can actually actually damage stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'd highly recommend you put them into attack right now.
Defense attack. Current value colon 0.
What do you think?
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm thinking for until level 20, put them all, have 100 attack and 100 defense.
Defense attack. Current value colon 0.
yeah.
9, 10.
Also, I think every 10 or so levels you're going to get an extra extra
no,
point.
Those are 20 points. That's extra 20 levels. Every 20
Yeah.
levels, you're getting an extra point whenever you level up. So since I'm
And there's a
on
maximum you can get. I don't remember what it is, but
I think it's 100.
yeah.
Is it 100 or is it like 500? I know I get like 50 right now. I'm getting like 50 each round. I don't know what all of them.
HP confirmed.
Alright. Put this into attack. The sound effects in here are amazing.
Combat. 1 experience gained. 41 damage to insect.
That's right. I don't have the item marker yet.
Combat. 1 experience 30 damage to green slot.
Isn't there the item helper and the item master?
What's the item master?
Well, I don't know if they're the same thing, but one of them picks items up regardless of where you are. On the field, even if you're nowhere close to the item, it'll pick it up for you anyway.
Now,
So
there are keys off to the right, but I'm not gonna grab them quite yet. Because, over here, you hear that?
Combat loss area change. 1 experience. Combat loss. 50 damage to large box.
yeah,
We're gonna break this box
Combat
thing.
50 damage to Lark. Looks like there are some weapons in here. They're probably for protecting students in case of an emergency. Let's grab them.
Now, we have
Weapons, short sword, 1, attack 30, multiplier 2,
Short
like
sword.
Samada 1, attack 25, multiplier 1, push
the
it.
Systemata, or Systemata,
Bat 1, attack 50, multiplier 1, a little bit longer than a short sword, but doesn't become stronger than it.
the
Passive bat 1,
the bat. My problem with the bat is it's not very fast, but it's kind of.
hit launcher 1, attack 150, shoots hard and in place.
It actually does more damage, I think, but it's really
The bat.
It's
The
really
plate
slow, and I
launcher,
think-
however, is. The plate launcher is very good.
yeah.
Bat 1, passive short sword, what's up, short sword.
You know, this is actually a good grinding place. I'm gonna show you why.
There is a bunch of keys, but the key to the northern building seems to be missing. Ooh, shit, I'm guessing it was that damn developer that removed that one key. Developer, hey, it's still the beginning of the game. Don't ask me for help so soon. I don't have it. Someone obviously did, but being scared of the monsters as they were, don't you think they may have dropped it somewhere?
There's a good place to grind coming up
Take the keys
too.
anyway? No, I don't need them.
If you say no, I don't need them, you can actually continuously say this and get flooded with enemies to kill.
Of course, no, I don't need them. Of course. No, I don't need them.
So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say no, I don't. Well, should I say of course? Should I say no, I don't need them?
You don't need what?
The
The,
keys. The keys.
Well, you have to get them,
No,
don't
I
you?
don't, of course.
I
You took the
think.
keys from the desk. You took the keys
So
from the
otherwise you can't.
What, where they come from? What, where they come from?
And here we go.
Point. 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 Attack. Current value colon 10. Defend attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not 10. Defend attack. Current value colon 10. Defend stamp H. Well, I already have the keys. There's still one of the teacher's computers on the desk, but the mayor, my head would roll if I was caught stealing. 100/120. Oh. One experience, 61 damage.
Ow! It hurt.
50/100.
Oh crap!
You don't have any items.
Crap! Oh, I'm dead.
Did you just die?
This seems to be the courtyard, but my gut. 25/120.
I only have 25 health left. What do I do?
You don't have any items.
I don't have any items at all.
There should have been. Aren't there rice balls
Actually-
in that?
The thing you can actually do is that you can hit the exit stage button and it'll keep all my items. And all my levels and stuff.
Submenu status. Items. Tag select weapons. Character locate equippers. New combat stage. References.
I
Exit
don't-
stage.
Well, no. I don't think they work. But yes. There is actually something important.
Object info. C of 37. 31/7. Looks like the key to the science room is stuck to this tree. I'm not quite sure why it's stuck in the tree, but let's grab it anyway.
Got it. Yes.
Got what?
The FT machine gun.
Object small iron ball of 56/7. 51/0. 38,
Oh, yeah,
0,
that's-
37, 0. 35, 2. 35, 0.
Now this
Points
place
are powerful.
actually.
Whoa.
42, 2. 42, 4. 42, 0.
Whoa.
39, 0.
I think I'm actually trapped. Great.
32, 6. 32, 6. 33,
There we go.
32, 5. 32, 6.
Over to here.
33, 5. 30, 29, 5. Weapons with short sword, 1. Attack 30, multiplier 2. My favorite. Set the carry weapon.
Oh, and if you want to set your weapon to any of your carry weapons list, just hit shift and the key.
Oh, crap.
Goodbye.
Well, that was a failure.
Really?
Yeah, can you get me a root beer? Okay.
I died.
Who never came back from the school?
I died.
Select the stage, stage 1. Select the level.
Oh, I
Right
died
at the front of the
too.
entrance to the southern school building. Let's see if it... Weapons with
I'm
short sword.
gonna have to do that over.
Wait.
100/100.
No, we are reloading that. We are reloading that because I just got hit the first. God damn it.
Stage tutorial. Stage. Select. I'm right at the front of the entrance to the southern level stage. Weapons with short sword. Current value colon 0.
Actually, maybe it's better if we put some into defense before we attack.
Attack. Defense. Current value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
What do you
10.
start out with? 10?
Attack. Defense.
No,
Current value colon
0.
0. 10 points attack. Current stamp HP confirmed.
No, I mean your points
Yeah.
when you
Confirm.
Mhm.
level.
Hmm.
So maybe I would go like 5 into attack and 5 into defense or something.
Yeah, but I'm getting wrecked by these needles. It doesn't look. It's only 25.
Another thing to note too is that there's some things that are actually defense piercing, and so like bullets, for example, don't take into
needles-
account
5:25
Are
PM.
needles defense? No.
defense.
Confirmed.
No, I don't.
Because right now I really don't need attack very much.
Yeah.
On experience 21 damage.
But what I do need is defense so I can withstand attacks.
$99/110. $99/110. Combat 1 HP 10 damage. Points.
These slimes are annoying.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll show you some. There's actually a key command you can press called K and O. You press K and O at the same time.
Tomahawk.
It will summon a cat.
Command menu. At once make your mixtape. Oh,
Yep.
Now, so right now, I'm gonna use these because
command menu. At once make your
And
mixtape.
unfortunately, the cat's actually pretty useless in higher difficulties because I've noticed that when I use it, it does 0 damage to everything. So,
yeah. Now, I'm gonna be
96
smart
levels.
this time and grind a little bit before I just go out and fight. You know?
yeah.
L. There is a
Just-
button to keep root.
I'm gonna-
Yes,
I'm
I'm
gonna do a
getting
little bit
to
of
the level. I don't
grinding,
have
alright,
root. Take
guys?
No, I don't need just left.
So if you don't like grinding, then
Attack. Defense. defense. Current value colon 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Attack defense. Current value colon 10. 10. Scan H. Index needle took you 1 damage.
Oh, the needle's only taking me 1 damage now. Much better. And you get coins for doing this too, which is very useful. So I recommend you do this.
No, you also gain a little bit of HP automatically when you level 2.
Yep.
There's a key to move. Shit, developer. I don't move. Take the key
It's
to
like
make.
So I meant
5
to
or
take
10
10
or
or so
something.
minutes just to grind up a little bit, you
Select the
know.
keys. Combat log. Current experience. 21 damage. Current experience. 20. 7 required to the next level. Point.
I'm actually put 5 into strength this time and 5 into tech, because I want to get into the plate launcher.
There is a bunch of the key to the move. Developer. Hey,
think?
still, I don't move. Take the keys anyway.
Yeah.
No, I don't need them. Just move.
Gold is very useful.
Current value colon 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Defense attack. Current value colon 0. Defense attack. Current value colon 0. Land. Land. No. Yes. No. Defense attack. Current value colon 0. 9, 10. Defense attack. Stamp H.
This can also like a run like level 10
Combat log.
or
Current
so,
experience.
maybe.
30. 34 required to the next
Well,
level.
be level 5.
89/130. There is a bunch of the key to the northern take the keys any. No, I don't need just left the key.
Slow.
And trust me, having good defense is not something to pass up.
There is a bunch of take the key. No, I don't
Yeah.
just left the key.
Actually, one thing I did not like about BK2 is the ridiculous amount of HP you have to have in order to survive, because BK2 didn't have this leveling system.
What did it have in BK2?
In BK2 you actually had to buy HP with gold, and it had no like defense things or any of those other stats. Weapons just have their own base damage, and
There is a bunch
you
of
can
keys. Take the
change
keys. No, I don't
that
need them. Just
or
left the key.
anything, and you get lots of HP to actually survive, get some early levels. You got hit hard, and the amount of damage you took didn't change.
There is a take the key. No, of course.
Like the first boss, for example. The first boss is a big slime in a car, and the big slime did 25 damage to you.
Did the big slime
And-
did the slime help you though? Oh no, that was another game.
No,
Attack. Stamina attack. Current
Well,
value
it
0.
could
1,
if
2,
you
3, 4, 5. Defend attack. 1, 2, 3, 4,
because
5.
it could actually hit the car for you. But you had to make sure it didn't. You had to make sure it didn't hit you, because if it did 25 damage to you,
Confirm.
which at your your base HP is 100, which means you could survive at most
Combat.
3 hits from it,
Combat log.
and then you would.
Looks like there are some.
Let's grab these weapons. And we're gonna hit the keys now.
Well. Hey. Well, I already have the keys. There's still
The more
one
HP you had, the more gold it cost to buy it,
140. You
too.
don't have any armor or
So
shields.
To buy what?
to buy HP,
How many
So that's what you had to do to get-
100/100.
into you mean?
Yeah, 2, yeah.
25, but there were some extra stages too after that in game content.
Yeah, but I heard not all of them were translated.
5:34 p.m.
Yeah, the main game was translated, but slowly.
Point.
So-
40 damage.
BK1 was actually, I never played BK1, but it was actually, you actually walked in 4 directions versus 2 like you do in 2 and 3, but when you got to fighting stuff, it actually reverted to a side scroller. So
That's kind of cool, actually.
This seems to be the courtyard, but my guts tell me
Yeah.
there doesn't seem to be anything important here.
This game was developed by...
25, 3,
Who developed this
4.
game?
37. Looks like the key to the science room is stuck to this tree. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be, but
Nyanshin, he goes by, or Yukio, whatever, I can't pronounce his last name.
35, 4.
This is the same person that developed, like,
35, 4. 37, 4.
Screaming Strike,
44.
Laser Breakout,
Really? Developed
37,
it?
0.
yeah, Marina Break,
It's pretty young, I think.
well, he was literally, I think, 11 or 12 when he developed the first BK
42,
game,
0. 42,
which at that age is
41. 42, 0.
really good,
42, 0.
really good game.
42, 0.
So,
41, 0. 42, 0. 41, 0.
Yeah, well, right now I'm not praising his game because his courtyard is ridiculous to get over.
42, 0.
yeah,
41, 0. 41, 0. 42, 0. 41, 0.
How do you get over it? You trapped. Oh, you get
36, 1. 36, 0. 37, 0. 38, 0.
Oh, right?
36, 0. 37, 0. 37, 0. 37, 0. 37, 0. 42, 0. 41, 0. 41, 0.
How do you get over this thing?
41, 0.
oh, it's
42, 0. 41, 0.
the place with all the,
Can you get over it?
43, 0.
you should be able to, because
53, 0.
I think that's the only way you can,
57, 0.
Hang on, I think there's some points
Option
at
point
once.
at 96, 2. 79, 0. 87, 0. 89, 1. 89, 3. 89, 0. 91, 0. 93, 0. 94, 2. Point, 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 point. Point. 89, 3. 85. 63, 0. 56, 2, 54, 3.
Who is?
Adriano without input. 40, 0. 36, 36, 0. 37, 0. 37, 0. 36, 0. 37, 0.
Oh my god, this is a pain. How do you get over this damn?
35, 0. 35,
Whoa.
36, 0. 35, 3.
Oh, you get it.
33, 5. 32, 8. 31, 7.
Yeah, so you have to like
31, 7. 32, 8. 36, 0.
Really?
5, 3. 33,
Okay,
5.
how do I get those iron balls though?
32, 6. 32, 6.
Is it really worth it?
32, 5.
probably not.
31, 6.
I don't think they do much.
Hey guys.
Hello.
I
Yeah, I'll get them later once I get the magical hook.
G.
yeah. Did you figure it out? Oh
What?
yeah, you did.
85/140.
How to get through there.
Yeah, it's been annoying, but yeah.
Oh. 84/140. This exit is connected to the northern building, but it can't be opened right now.
I wish there were death robots in this game. Because there were in BK2, and those were one of my
5:40 p.m.
favorite things.
Oh, they're hard?
Yeah.
You've begun making your way upstairs to the second floor.
Alright, next floor. I love how this guy just stomps upstairs.
Yep.
Select the stage. Tutorial. Stage 1. Select the 1, 2. Roof. What? Flying lamps? Impossible. Looks like they're throwing off sparks in a wide area all around them, too. With the weapons I have now, I'm going to have a hard time finding these things. Oh.
FT machine gun is mine.
What?
I said the FT machine gun is mine.
130/140.
Now, I cannot kill these lamps yet. 'Cause well, I can. But I can't. They're hard.
You can if you go to the same height as them, but you have to have, if you don't want to do that, you have to have the rope, which you don't have yet, right?
No.
But I wouldn't risk doing it right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and get the rope.
What's
This is
going
the warehouse.
on?
Just a bunch of damn cardboard boxes in my way, making things difficult for me, but there might be something useful further in.
We're doing BK3 screening.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know you were live.
Yeah.
13, 3. Oh. Core experience gain.
Yeah.
110 left.
I'm playing it safe and smashing that lamp. Get out of here.
I'm sorry if I...
42, 3.
Interrupt
Option cancel
you.
2 for HP, 1
No,
contents of the
you're-
box at 80, towards the contents of the box at 80, 0.
Okay.
43, 4.
Well, you know,
51, 3.
levels I
57,
find
3.
frustrating is the,
80/140.
I think it's... Yes. Oh, God.
Ow!
50/140. 98, 0.
Yeah. Oh, all those stages, yeah.
Yeah.
I found the rope. I should be able to shatter those lamps with this.
I'm taking this.
Especially the ones with the security cameras.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'll show off the rope.
What launcher one rope 1.
Yeah, the rope is nice, and I'm keeping it.
also like the plate launcher.
97, 3.
They're perfect for ground enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Combat log, preferred experience, 89, 36 required.
Now I'm actually gonna
Weapons
set
list,
the
club,
rope.
bomb rope, rocket launcher, bomb rope 1, attack 3, multiplier 1, vertical range 2, and then airborne.
It's
Set the air
very
weapons.
weak. Actually, I don't think the rope can really
50 slash
hit
104.
on the ground enemies.
No.
58, 3.
It's really only useful for lamps. Actually, after the lamps, I hardly ever
Yo,
use it.
I don't use it anymore.
45,
I use the sky machine gun.
Yeah.
32, 3.
Or not the sky machine gun, the sky shooter.
Sky shooter, yup. Sky shooter's a powerhouse.
Yeah, because it doesn't take any ammo when it is.
Nope.
Or sometimes I also use the needle launcher and then set my scatter range to go up in the air.
Wait, a needle launcher is what?
I sometimes use my needle launcher and then it's called the scatter range.
Wait, those ones, when you set it to that range, does it hit
I think,
sky enemies?
Brian, doesn't like scatter range make it like how high the needles can go? I think.
And how far, yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Because it
Yeah.
basically shoots needles in all directions, I think. And
So like if I want to shoot on like a bee or something, I usually just think it's like 3 or so and just fire.
How do you set that?
R. But you need to have like
I
a
think
needle
R.
launcher 8, I think is the... No. You need
yeah.
to have at least a needle launcher 9, I think.
Ah,
121.
what number do you need? Because there's
What?
needle launcher 1. I say, what number do you need?
9, I think. 9, I think.
Ah,
Oh, they have stun effect too.
What do?
The needles.
I know, yeah. They're good. Cause you can just like machine gun them, and when he hits them with another needle generates, which is awesome. Then it just like keeps going and going and
Alright.
going.
straight off the bat, best weapon in the game, magical ball. I love it.
Oh, that's why I got needle launcher
What?
10. So needle launcher 10 absorbs 5% of enemies' defeated HP and ingests it to you.
Oh,
Yeah, but it doesn't really work. I really don't like that because you don't get to keep the HP. Like I remember I once got the HP from the energy tank, you know the energy tank thing?
oh, you don't get to keep it?
No.
That's just sad.
So I didn't waste my money on it.
You don't keep what?
HP.
Yeah. Like whenever you get hit for the first time, it will actually reset.
Current value colon 20. Attack. Current value colon 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Defense HP.
So I didn't really keep it.
But yes, best weapon in the game is your magical ball.
That's debatable.
48 slash 1.
Huh?
I like the magical balls on secondary weapons.
Well, I actually have 4 weapons I think are
1.
the best. Probably either the spirit sword, the magical ball, the ultra yo-yo, or the snake chain.
Heard the gravity killer. That's
No.
pretty
Like the
good
science
too.
classroom. A bunch of test tubes are in the way. See a PDF.
Gravity's killer is good.
These last tubes stand in
The
between me and
chaos
the key are supposed to
flare
stop you
is
from taking
good
it. It's not
too.
happening. Luke, these last tubes stand in between me and the key are supposed to stop you from taking it. It's not
I
happening.
like the ultra yo-yo better than the chaos flare, but
Oh, these ones might be a bit tougher to crack than the regular ones.
Now, the science key, this is why we need...
Come, 30 damage to test tube.
This is fun. Just smashing these test tubes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those are good.
you know what else is good are energy balls.
I also like the water plane
Energy
launcher.
ball.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth
I found the key to
getting.
the northern building. Now I can explore that part as well.
What's worth getting?
The
Select
water
the stage,
plane
tutorial.
launcher.
Oh yeah.
Stage 1. Select the level 1, 2, 1, 3. The first floor, northern building.
I've heard of that.
I'd actually
Opening the
say
door,
it's
set it
better
on
than
the
the
wall to the
Watermaster because the
Opening the door, set it
Watermaster
on the wall
doesn't
to the northern
have
Opening
level
the door.
multiplier. I think the plane launcher does.
It does? I don't think it does.
Opening the door, roof headed down the hall into the northern building. Roof. The connecting hall continues to the left of the stairs, so I'm not going to worry about starting the level at the far left this time. None of the doors in here appear to be locked. That's a little eerie, but I guess I don't have any choice but to look around, do I? Roof. The connecting hall continues to the left of the stairs, so I'm not going to worry about starting the level at the far left this time.
You know what? Shoot. Let's open up BK3 and check things out. I haven't opened this yet.
Oh. Oh.
Whoa, why is my sniper rifle, my ultra sniper rifle doing that much damage?
One.
How much?
50 million?
One. Oh.
Gosh.
Oh. Oh. One.
Oh, I think because I have that thing that makes bullets do more damage.
Where do you get that?
What is that called?
It's the Hell Scope, I think. That you get for... I think you either craft it or you get it for beating
You
the,
craft it.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh. One. Oh. Oh. One. Oh. Oh. 138/150. One. Oh.
First.
Oh. Um, 160 damage to green slime splatty, 8 damage to green. 135/150. Ooh, why the hell is there only a drop teacup right next to the entrance of his home economics room? Reckon it might be some good stress release.
Now this is a
Option
trap.
is small glass at 5-0. Small glass at 5.
But guess what?
7-0.
It's a, we have to rest it.
80 damage to small glass.
And that sound means you have at least 100 coins, or you are gaining 100 coins.
Object in light ball of total object light ball of 45-0.
Yep.
44-0. Right ball. Object light ball total light ball of 45
Grab
49.
these rice
Right
balls.
ball. Object total light ball of 45 46-0. Right ball. Object in total more 0-0. 43-0. 123/150.
Rice bowls are worth keeping.
Where can you get clean water at? Oh, yeah.
Stage 5. Or stage 6.
121.
Because I don't have water plane launcher anymore for some reason.
Attack. Current value: 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Defense X. Scan H.
What?
Oh. 13/1.
Damn you.
1 point. 1 point. 1 point.
I'll be back.
Alright.
Oh, lady.
Point.
What's wrong with the BK3? Let's see.
Point. 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 1 point. There's a computer here. Wonder if I can find any information about these tweets, but then again, maybe not. Group team, group match, channel, group man 1-1 level. Group change,
Yeah, I
description,
don't know.
1.
We'll probably can't find the information. We'll see.
113/1.
And actually. Now watch this.
Option lamp 80, lamp total, lamp 71, 3, lamp 8, lamp.
Yeah.
21, 0. 103, 106.
We are surrounded by lamps, guys.
93 point.
Apparently there was a new update for BK3.
I know.
28,
Does
0.
it right? Does it break anything or what?
Huh?
Does it break anything or what?
No. At least I haven't looked at anything yet. Oh,
38,
that's
83/100.
cool.
83/160.
What?
So basically, now you can know what it does when it resets stages. You know, when you have the option to reset stages at the end of the game. You now know what it does. That's awesome.
53/153/1.
This level
53/100.
is annoying. Okay, one lamp left.
49, 0, 43/160. Apparently the computer was a dummy and didn't reappear. Oh my gosh. Well then, where the hell are the real computers? The ones that were here for students to use? Option. Total up 400. 58, 2. One. 1.
Oh, they also fixed they fixed something else too.
What?
There is so normally when you
The air just got heavier. The air just got heavier. Yes, it definitely feels heavier.
your
AI.
inventory,
Yes, it definitely feels heavier. AI.
your
Select the stage.
inventory sound still plays
Report stage 1. Select the level. 1, 1,
the
2, 1, 3, 1.
menu sound
1, 3, 1,
work.
4.
So they fixed that,
1, 3, 1, 4. Monsters leader.
which
Oh boy.
kind of makes sense.
W was the hell. Is that thing? Child 1. Oh, that bears our school mascot. Loop team. Loop mascot. Channel. Stream loop man 101 level 2. Loop change subscription voice.
Yes, a bear.
Akirama Child 1. Oh, that bears our school mascot. Loop. What are you still doing here? Get out of here now. It doesn't exactly look like a bear, but I have to take it out regardless of what it is.
Now,
Child 1. 40 damage to powerful bear.
the powerful bear will punch you, will throw rocks at you. It's very slow and unintelligent, but it will deal a lot of damage to you if it hits you.
Combat. 40 damage. Power blue rocket 18 0. Powerful bear at 15 0 HP 80%.
See?
19 1 21 0.
There's a rock. Now, yeah,
Combat. 40 damage.
my sword.
Total powerful bear at 23 0 HP 64%.
You're supposed to use the plate launcher, but I think I can sword this.
Combat. 40 damage.
So if you like get too close, it will do a massive punch. A massive punch, which will deal a crap ton of damage. Everything this thing can throw at you will do damage, and will do a lot of damage. I've seen this thing 1-2 shot me before.
Total powerful bear at 21 0 HP 44% level 10.
This thing, you want to make sure it does not hit you, or yeah, you're gonna get hit, and it's gonna hurt pretty bad. So. But this is a very easy boss compared to the stuff we're gonna fight later on.
Leveled up to 9. Leveled up to 8. 440 damage. 428 experience gained. Defeated powerful bear level 10.
And there he goes.
Leveled up to 8. Minus 195 experience
Okay,
required for
I'm
the next
back.
level. Leveled up to 9. 22 experience required to the next level. Press enter or escape to close.
What did I miss?
He's
Defense
the
attack.
Carbon Bear.
Current value colon 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Not 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Where are you at?
I just killed the powerful bear.
Defense attack. Current
Oh.
value colon 35. 20 points assigned. Defense. Current value colon 20. Tech. Current value colon 5. Stamina HP confirm.
There we go. It's dead.
Ooh, that was scary. Child, that wall over there, all broken. Ooh, you're still here. You would have been killed by those flying boulders. Child, but I wanted to watch because it was so unusual. That mascot normally just stands in the corner of the playground. When the school was first opened, the principal and the students built it together. And just now it was moving. Ooh, sorry for ruining something so important and symbolic. Child, it's okay if this had happened when everyone was still here. A lot of my friends might have gotten hurt. Thank you.
Let's see.
Following the excitement, Luke explored the second floor of the school, but with nothing of interest and no ominous feelings, Luke decided to head on home. You obtained 100 coins.
Yep, we get some gold.
The next stage has been unlocked. The stage 1 shop has been unlocked. Select a stage. Tutorial. Stage 1. Stage 2. Stage 1. Select a level. Yamachin says he will give you a weapon.
Now I
Colon,
wonder
Yamachin colon sorry. I used your weapons
if
for
you
mic
can
storage,
get that
so they are
gold
dead
every
on.
time you play that.
No, you
I
can't.
used your weapons for mic storage,
Level,
so
or
they are
if
dead.
it's
I used
just
your
the
weapons for mic
first.
storage, so they are dead gone. But don't worry, I do know one weapon you typically like to use and I kept it. Root colon was you can't just destroy all my weapons like that. Yamachin, I said I was sorry, didn't I? Here you are, your long sword.
You gave me a long sword. I
Root
just,
colon Ulo. One of the ones I used most was the Super Buster Blade. Damn it.
what did you do with my Super Buster Blade?
Long sword game. Select a stage. Tutorial. Stage 1. School. Stage 2.
Well,
Stage 1. Stage 2. Mysterious phenomenon.
alright, that's cool. I guess.
I don't know what was so special about the Super Buster Blade, but
It's quite good actually. The Buster Blade's quite nice.
yeah, actually the
The Hyper one.
Hyper's better.
I like the Hyper
but-
one, yeah. but they're both pretty good.
Actually, in BK2, there was a blade. I think it might have actually been the Hyper Buster blade. That you only had to press the space bar once, and as you walked along, it would just slice up things automatically without you having to press the space bar automatically.
Oh yeah, and isn't there a weapon
Or,
like
I mean-
stage 22 that no matter what, like, depending on what your tech is, it'll slice more?
You what?
Oh, I think it's called the slice blade.
Yeah.
Which
Have you played BK2 at all?
no. Have you?
Yeah, I've beaten it.
I don't know if I want to play it because I want to know what goes on in the story. Because the story is kind of a big part of the game for me. So not having the story is kind of a deal breaker.
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of use JGT, but you get weird translations sometimes.
Garbled stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
Luke, hi. Focusing. Oh, where were you? Luke, monsters appeared in the school, so I went to neutralize them. Friend 3, what, are you serious? Friend 1, monsters. Luke, some children came here a few hours ago, you know? Yamajin, I'm the only person who actually knows that. The others were out. It was around 5 p.m. Friend 2, oh, I was struggling to put stuff into my shopping bag. Luke, anyway, the child came. He asked me to get rid of the monsters in the school, so I went there. I could hardly believe that there were monsters in the school, but I saw a kind of mock insect moving around the hallway. There were also lamps flying around. They even sparked above me. In front of the stairs of the northern building, a massive monster appeared. Friend 3, that really happened. You should have told us earlier. Luke, I will call the boys if needed. Oh, where'd they go? Anyway. Focusing. I think you should talk to them as well. Luke, why do you guys think it happened? Friend 2, you think I know the answer? Friend 3, probably something happened. Friend 1, it's scientifically unexplainable. Luke, that's not an answer scientifically. I don't know why, but the enemies I faced recently were all scientific in nature, like that old clone of myself. Oh, Punisher is also absent. Damn. Yamajin, he's working overtime today. Focusing. I wonder if another new technology that could threaten our lives has been born. What is the objective?
Wow, I've been
the
playing
crystals
for
in the city are very precious, aren't they?
919 hours.
Yamajin, oh, the crystals in the city are very precious, aren't they? Luke, as you say, precious crystals can be excavated from the mines near the city. People cannot enter the mines without my permission. The amount of crystals that can be mined is also handled by me. Perhaps someone is unsatisfied about the amount. Yamajin, it's because you are selling them at very high prices. Luke, no, I haven't changed the prices. Friend 2, nothing can be solved arguing here. Let's have tea.
Oh, gold coin collecting is nice. I don't know if you can have that yet.
Killer, sorry, I was sleeping. Killer, Luke, I have to explain everything to you again, damn it.
Really?
The next day. I'm free today, so I'll relax. Oh, I haven't checked my letterbox today. Gotta check it. Select the level 2-1, the combined lesson. Super attacker. Ouch, don't be so angry. I was just playing throwing balls, and one of them accidentally hit you. No, I saw you were aiming
I
directly at
thought
me.
you could view adventures.
No, I saw you were aiming directly at me. Super attacker. I thought you would be able to dodge. Anyway, got some useful tips for you this time. What are they exactly? Super attacker. Gets annoying to have to jump over attacks all the time, doesn't it? In this game, you can use armor, fuck figure like be kind and teach you how. What the hell is your definition of kind? Super attacker. Come on, let's just do it. Give me a break. It's not like it hurt that much anyway. First, I'm gonna give you this shield. This is just a generic shield that we use all the time, handy for blocking punches and up to 10 small iron balls. Well, is it going to break this time? Super attacker. Well, yeah, it probably will, but each piece of armor has its own defense stat, and any damage you receive gets deducted from the maximum defense stat for that particular piece of armor. All that said, that might have been a little hard to understand, so let's summarize. Never mind, I can't summarize it, so I'm going to leave it to the developer. Pass. Developer. Each armor has its own HP, and when that number reaches 0, the armor is destroyed. Once you equip a piece of armor, you won't be able to change it until the level ends or the armor breaks. Also, the damage a piece of armor takes is determined by its defense value. If the armor's defense reaches 0, then you will receive the equivalent amount of damage that the armor would have taken. If armor breaks, a penalty time different for each piece of armor will occur. During the penalty time, you are unable to access weapons, items, tactical items, or armor, and any damage you take will be increased by 4 times.
This is why I do not use armor.
4 times. Developer, enough from me. Now teach him the rest and do it nicely. Developer, enough from me. Now teach him the rest and do it nicely. Super attacker, find N. To select a shield or different type of armor, press S. Since there's only one, you won't be able to move. To select super attacker, find N. To select a shield or different type of armor, press S. Since there's only one, you won't be able to move around anymore in the menu, but go ahead and equip it. Weapons list, club, long sword, 1, attack 30, multiplier 2, stamina consumption 5, longer than the short sword with the same power.
I'm actually
Set the
gonna
carry weapon 1.
put that in here.
Armor list, shield. Good. Right, now try raising the shield you're holding. Press the down arrow to raise the shield. You will keep the shield raised until you let go of the down arrow. Put another way, be careful when using the shield since you will not be able to move until the shield is lowered completely. There is nothing.
What?
You just about caught up on how to raise this thing?
So you can print your adventure logs
Don't release it too quickly or you'll be in trouble. Don't release it too quickly or you'll be in trouble. Important thing is you have to keep the down arrow held while you're
to the
walking
game
for as long as it
folder
lasts. Right now, I'm going to
and
throw these small iron balls at you. Block them.
read them in
How the hell are these
Notepad.
small? They look to be at least
So it
15
tells
cm
you
each.
things like
How the hell are these small?
number
They
of
look to be at
steps
least 15 cm
walked,
each.
number of direction
Info, Luke,
changes,
rocket
number of
30,
jumps,
Huge rocket 35 0.
number of
Total
wall
huge rocket 35 0.
collisions.
Total huge rocket 34. Huge rocket 35. Hey, not dodge. Hey,
BK3.
not dodge.
How do you check that?
Hey, do not dodge.
If you go to,
Zero damage to the
if you go into the stage,
All causes 20 damage. That is in today's lesson.
stage selection and then
That is in today's lesson.
stage 25, adventure slots will be at the bottom.
Are you joking or making fun of me or something? What with your shield?
And then,
Are you joking or making fun of me or something? What with
It'll
your
ask you
shield?
to either print either your inventory or your,
No, I'm actually not quite powerful to do any damage to the
Adventure log.
conditioning. I'm not powerful to do damage to the conditioning. But if I was, I could really heal. Or not heal, but get some great experience. Because I think this guy gets like 500 experience for killing him, doesn't he?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Nice work. Alrighty, now this is a little mean, but it'll teach you something. Typical armor can't block attacks like this which come from behind. But there are some pieces of armor you'll get later that can do this. Well, turn around and try and block some more. Precision and 2 drops took you 1 damage. 5. 177
Those are a
damage.
ton of things.
Hey, do not Typical armor can't block attacks like this, but there are some. Well, turn. Okay, let's review.
Okay. This isn't too bad.
Ooh, shit. Ooh, super attacker. EII. You're done here. Good job.
You little.
Select a stage. Tutorial. Stage 1. Stage 2. Select the left 2. The community center. Just received a letter. MR Mayor. Hello and thank you for always supporting our town. There is an unknown problem occurring at our local community center. There are lamps flying around the building, glass bolts falling one after the other. We have never seen such a mysterious phenomenon before. Some reports are also saying that there have been staff injured due to this trouble. In addition, similar phenomena are starting to spread in the town, and it's getting more dangerous. We would like you to help us find the cause of the problems and neutralize it. We heard you have successfully neutralized the school at which unknown creatures were detected. We sincerely apologize for the abruptness of this letter, but we humbly ask you to kindly consider this request and lend us any aid you might be able to. Crystal City Security. Oof, goddammit. Luke made his way at once to the community center. Luke made his way
Yep.
at the community center entrance. From here, a lamp that is flying can be seen. 5 experience gained. Defeated red lamp level 9. Community center key.
Need to break down that lamp.
180/180.
And it's time to go through the door.
Weapons list. Left on sword. 1. Attack 30. Set to carry weapon.
A long sword.
The inside of the community 1121. The inside of the community center appears to have been ransacked and ruined. The inside of the community center appears.
Yep.
3 experience gained. Defeated green slime level 10. Oh.
Let's come with this.
So where does it put your adventure log and stuff?
They're in the output folder. Under the game. It should be under the main game folder where the stuff for the game is stored.
You mean in Ion Kingdom?
Yeah. Where and then go under BK3 folder or whatever the game is called on your computer.
Yeah.
Point. 150/190. Point.
I I've Carla 200 times.
15. Combat log. Current experience. 808. 192.
Number of steps to walk 6,000.
150. 190.
No, 680,000.
Points.
Now, this next room is awful.
This room seems to be for children to play in. Now
What?
it's full of unknown creatures instead of children.
31,000 direct.
Com 15 experience gain. 150.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff in this file.
And that's what happens when you use your sword too much. I'm actually gonna...
Oh, that's more games.
We're gonna what?
Look at this, Brian.
Coin. Channel message from Labyrinth. Coin you spent on purchases. The difference in coins from the time of beginning of the new stage and the end of the previous one counting towards the total score dot. 100. Coin.
Alright, now all I do
Option info. Coin.
is a lamp, so...
Did you see that, Brian?
Coin.
Yeah.
Coin. Core experience gain. Defeated red lamp level 9. Coin.
Wow.
Coin. Coin. Object point of total point 100. Point. 5. 0. 150/190. Oh, next loop. No matter. They're a staple of the game anyway. No loop. The X's have reappeared. Coin. The X's have reappeared. Loop. Why are slimes always here? I think they're a different kind of monster from the other ones. Channel message from Brian. Times you defeated an enemy whose level was higher than you. 270,620. Channel message from Brian. No matter. They're a loop. Why are slime? No matter. They're a staple of the game anyway. Option. Total op score 0 0. 101 0. 100/100. 100/100.
And yes, I should probably start raising my
Over
stamina.
1 million stamina. Holy hell.
I should probably start raising my stamina a little bit too, because I'm going
Yeah.
to need stamina raises.
Especially for later weapons.
Yep. Does the yo-yo use stamina or no? I don't think so.
171.
Does what?
Does the yo-yo use
The inside
stamina?
of the community center appears to have been ransacked and ruined. The inside of the community.
I don't believe so.
Coin.
So it's not really required.
Yeah.
150/190.
21,000 times.
For what?
For pressing the Q key for location.
Yeah, this file is very specific.
Ah! 288, look at that.
Attack. Current value :65.
Whoa.
Defense. Current value :20. Attack 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 not 10. Defense. Action.
Listen to
9
this.
million damage of
Listen to this.
Oh
What?
man, I died.
Channel message from Ryan. Total amount of damage you dealt: 291,220. After we sent the letter, the mayor didn't come back. to the community.
291
I got the
billion.
crap beat out of me by freaking legs. By death legs.
291 billion, yeah.
Okay, after your lamp that is light. 180/180.
Really? Alright, fine.
What did you die from?
Community center key.
Desk legs. They hurt.
Weapons list. Full on sword. 1. Attack. Set the character.
Oh, they hurt worse later, actually.
I should probably level up my defense level.
Yes, I got the community
When
center
you
character.
encounter death desks,
Combat. Free experience 100 damage to green slime. Green slime splatty thing took you 40 damage.
Whoa!
Submenu status. Go prep exit
The
stage.
green slimes take me 40 damage per hit with the splatty things?
Select a
Yeah.
stage 1. Stage.
I'm
Select
gonna learn that.
After your lamp that is light.
I need to increase my defense. Holy cow.
Channel message from Labyrinth. Total damage taken, including damage.
Wow, those enemies hit hard. Look at that.
Yeah, I need to increase my
Yeah.
defense a lot.
yeah, that's too much damage.
One.
That's what?
Oh, I wasn't.
For our
List.
green
Plus.
slime,
Combat
that
law.
is
Current experience.
ridiculous.
715. 14 required to the next.
I wasn't referring to your damage. I was talking about damage that is Luke took from green,
Current value: 20.
from the
1, 2, 3, 4,
slimes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Attack defense.
Yeah, I'm
First,
putting away
attack.
from the defense because I know he needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I received
These are ridiculous.
390 billion.
Object. Total object lord 00.
Now, this place,
What?
there's nothing in it right now. There's nothing in this place.
Yeah.
Green slime does damage to 100 damage to green slime. 100 damage. Point. 180/190.
But yeah, no, that is ridiculous. 40 damage with a green slime splat. I have to level up my defense.
Green slime splatty thing took you 10 damage.
It's still taking me 10 damage. Better than 40 though.
160/190.
You're taking 10 damage?
Yeah.
Point.
And the slimes hit a lot of times.
Jeez, how long is this file?
There's a lot in it. Oh my god, just die.
Combat. Free experience gain. 190 damage to large test leg took you 10 damage.
Okay. Much better. I'm only taking 10 damage.
I've died 2,000 times.
190.
That's a lot.
120 left.
Crap.
Point. Point. 110/190. L. Center, things don't-
Whoa!
Combat lock. Heart took you 80 damage. Heart took you 80 damage. Heart took you 80. Heart area change.
What?
The place where the balls are falling from the sky, each one is taking me 80 damage. Oh crap.
After we sent the letter, the mayor didn't come back from the community center.
Yeah, guys. Looks like
Let's see.
someone's gonna be doing some grinding. A lot of grinding. So, I should probably end the stream. What do you think?
Yeah, if you're gonna,
Yeah, 'cause it's gonna suck. If I can't
Yeah.
deal the damage I need to deal.
Stage 1. School stage.
So I need to do some grinding, guys. So I will be back in the next recording. So,
6:23
I
p.m.
hope you guys
Group team
enjoyed.
BK3 Ops 20. Ops.
Let's check.
Start recording content.
Alright.
Stop streaming.
I'm ending. See y'all later.